So thanks for watching. What I'm going to show today, I'm going to actually run a live test of playing World of Warcraft over Starlink. Now, I used to play World of Warcraft a long time ago, so let's see how this goes. Um, I am going to just go ahead and fire up the game, and I'm looking, looks like latency is running right around 60, 55 milliseconds. I'm watching on on my iPad. Looks like latency in the game 102 and 165. So that's pretty high. It's very similar to what I used to when I used to be in Alaska. We used to have a lot of super high latency, so that created a lot of challenges. So that loads a little slow. Let's take a ride over to Thessalmar, and we'll keep an eye on and see how it goes. So far, I'm not noticing any problems. This is actually really impressive for considering I am playing this over, Starlink satellites. So, and I'm really not noticing any lag at all, although I'm sure I get a few spikes here and there. So let's see. And I am not live streaming this because I don't want to have to deal with those dropouts. So hopefully this goes well. It's a little bit of a long ride. Take a look at latency. Latency is still staying pretty decent. It says 102, which should mean that I'm lagging out really bad, but it's actually not. And I'm actually looking at 24 milliseconds, 23 milliseconds now. It's really good latency on Starlink. Oh, we just got a spike, but nothing on the game. Okay, that's interesting. So let's run around, kill a few things, see what happens. I think I've completed a bunch of the quests in here. This is probably one of like the first characters I ever created, because that's what I named my pet back then. Tookus Wookus. Shout out to my sons. I'm sure they'll really appreciate me saying that. Wow, let's see what happens if I interact with somebody. Hmm, not really bad. I am, by the way, playing this on a couple-year-old MacBook Pro, the smaller one. It's fairly underpowered for the game now, but I mean, it seems to be rendering fine. I mean, I'm showing 124 milliseconds of latency, but no problems really. Gameplay is very solid. Let's see if I can get down there without killing my character. Oh, good. Here's something to shoot at. No, it seems to be just like it would be on my fiber connection. What I'm going to do for some future I'm sorry, for some future tests, is I'm actually going to find some other games that play online and see what happens. Try to get some more real world testing for people. Um, I do not have a PC, so it'll all be Mac stuff, but hopefully that'll at least give us some stuff to test. Trainer. So let's see if I can go over here. These guys are on my level. Yeah, I'm not noticing any problems. I mean, I'm sure there'll be some lag spikes here and there, but this is not what I was expecting. I was actually expecting this whole thing to crash and burn, which is why I do some of these, just to show the reality of the game, um, or of the system rather. So I'm getting 30 frames per second and about 120 milliseconds of latency in the game, but I'm actually showing 49 milliseconds on the actual satellite. Nope. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna say I don't know. This hasn't been a very long video. I understand it's only a few minutes here, but it does kind of show that the game is playable. I'll probably try out a few more games just kind of as the just to show this. I do anticipate recording my son playing some Fortnite just for the sake of something that's fairly realistic. Um, for a larger audience, I'm pretty sure World of Warcraft isn't as big as Fortnite is nowadays. Although in the day, that's what I tell the kids anyway. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this, and let's just get to somewhere safe, and I'll camp and stop the video. So again, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And if you could give it a thumbs up if this is at all helpful, and um, if you can subscribe, I'll continue to make some of these. If you have more ideas, things you'd like to see, I'm always happy to try to come up with things that make a lot of sense. And we just hit a big lag spike, so you just saw what happens when it lags out. Although it's not showing on the satellite, it just seems to have lagged in game. So not sure why that is. But anyway, so yeah, if you can give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe. If you have comments, things you'd like me to test, let me know. And until next time, I'll just keep testing and looking forward to your feedback, and we'll be back soon.